Hi Aries, welcome to your love reading for September 2020. This is a love reading for Aries sun, moon, or rising sign. So if this reading isn't resonating for you, I encourage you to check out your moon and or rising sign. So Aries, let's go ahead and get started. The first card you have is the Two of Pentacles, and this is how you're currently feeling in a love connection. You're feeling like there's a lot to do, a lot to balance out. You're feeling maybe a little overwhelmed. You're feeling like there's a lot of things that need to get figured out. There could be a lot of moving parts in the relationship. There could be a lot of recent developments where you're feeling there's a lot of things that you need to take care of. It's in the upright, so it's telling me that you are able to handle this, Aries. But it is kind of a little bit of a precarious situation, like walking on this rope, trying to balance these two pentacles. Sorry, my cat is right there moving the camera stand around, so if I move a little bit, that's why. So, what are you doing? Mama, stop! She's like biting it really hard. Sorry. Sorry, Aries. Anyways, yeah, you feel like, you might feel like you need to be really careful with what you do and say in this relationship. You feel like you have to be cautious. You might even feel like you're walking around eggshells around this person. It could be that extreme, not necessarily so, but overall it's just feeling like you have to perform this balancing act. It's two, so it could be that maybe you're balancing two people. Maybe it could be a third party situation, not necessarily so. You could have a spouse and then, you know, someone that you're seeing as well, and trying to balance the two relationships. It could be that, Aries, not necessarily for all of you. That could just be for some of you, but whatever it is, you're feeling like you're in this space of needing to perform a balancing act with what's going on in this relationship, okay? It could be that the person you're dealing with wants to take the relationship to the new level, or you do yourself, and it's trying to figure out what to do to get there. And it could be that you're feeling a little overwhelmed, Aries. Two of Pentacles is like the mastery, able to do it, able to handle it, but it also has this feeling of there's a lot of work involved, there's complexity, you know, you can make one false step and fall off. So just feeling like you need to be careful, you have a lot on your hands regarding this connection. So Aries, the second card is how the person you're dealing with feels. They have the Page of Swords reversed, and in the reversal, they're kind of coming towards you in your Two of Pentacles energy with their sword. They could have a lot of words for you. They might want to talk about the connection or something that's on their mind. The Page of Swords reverse is kind of an immature energy. I always say that I imagine the Page of Swords reverse, I imagine it like a little kid with like a little paper sword coming towards you and going, hi-ya, like that. Like it's like a little kid coming towards you with, you know, not a real sword, you know. Sorry. Big Mama has a lot to say about that. This isn't your reading, Mama. So, yeah, they could be coming off a little immature. They want to come towards you and they have words for you. They may not have fully thought out what they want to say to you, so it just comes out as word vomit. It could not be very logical. It could just be them rushing towards you quickly without a real plan and not being able to fully articulate what it is that they're trying to say. So Aries, just keep that in mind. You know, they're in this energy of feeling like they need to rush towards you. It's an impatient energy. They may not get it out and have it come across the way that they intend. So just keep that in mind, that this is just the current energy they're in. There's something in the connection that's making them feel like they need to rush towards you and set a matter straight or speak their truth or something like that. But with it being a page and also with it being in the reversed, it's telling me that it doesn't really come off the right way. It's not maybe understood or received very well, and you're already in this balancing act, walking on this tightrope to begin with, and then this person comes and they could potentially knock you over. So you might feel like you're dealing with a lot already, and then the person you're dealing with comes and has perhaps these grievances or needs to speak their truth, and then it kind of overwhelms you, and then that might make you cause you to be unable to balance those 2 pentacles anymore. So Aries, just keep that in mind. The energy between the 2 of you is the King of Cups reversed. So yeah, this isn't a great card, Aries, I'm not gonna lie. There are some intense emotions that are coming up between the 2 of you. Someone could be dissatisfied in the connection, someone could be mad, someone could be sad. The King of Cups reverse also suggests not expressing it. So it could be one extreme or another. It could be someone over expressing it, and they could be aggressive or hostile or angry, or they could be super, super sad and depressed. Or it could be the opposite, where they're just keeping everything in. It's the complete opposite, not mastery of emotions at all, and not being able to express themselves. So Aries, whatever it is that's going on between you and this person, it has both of you feeling like you can't maybe perhaps express yourselves well to each other, or being misunderstood, or having just not great emotions right now in the connection for whatever reason. Okay, there could be a rough spot in the connection. If the 2 of Pentacles energy is about a third party, it could be related to that, of just emotions coming up from that and needing to address that. Yeah, the King of Cups reverse could also be drug and alcohol abuse, because when we're really dealing with difficult emotions and like psychological issues, a lot of times people turn to drugs and alcohol. I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, Aries, or the person you're dealing with, but it's possible for some of you that could be involved, that someone could be drinking to kind of get away from the emotions, to deal with the emotions. Okay, so just keep that in mind, Aries. It is kind of a difficult time for you and this person. You know, being sad, being upset, being angry, whatever it is, or not being able to express that to each other. Okay, so if this is your reading, Aries, you might want to ask yourself if there's something in you that remains unexpressed, or if you need to go to your person and see if there's something that they need to say. So the 4th card is the person you're dealing with, what they want. They want the Queen of Swords. So this is interesting, because the energy that they're currently in is the Page of Swords reversed, but they want to be the Queen of Swords in the upright. That means that they want to be the opposite of this Page of Swords in the reverse. This is telling me that your person has a lot of self-awareness. They understand that they're kind of in this immature Page of Swords reverse energy, and they want mastery over their communication and expressing themselves to you by them wanting to be in the Queen of Swords energy. They want to be calm and collected. They kind of want to get their mind and words together so that they could be able to express to you what is going on. They want to be effective in communicating with you. That's what they really want. So they have self-awareness enough to know that them being in this Page of Swords reverse energy is not effective. They realize that. So that's good, Aries, that they want to kind of flip things around and be more in command of choosing their words, owning their words, and being able to express themselves to you. The Queen of Swords could also be someone who's manipulative, trying to get what they want, and it's not always necessarily a bad thing. It can be, so just keep that in mind. This could be someone trying to be very clever to get something that they want. That's not always necessarily a bad thing. So Aries, you have to see how it applies for you, but the Queen of Swords, the low energy of the Queen of Swords could be someone who is, you know, just very clever and they know what to say to get what they want, okay? But the high side of the Queen of Swords is that she's mastered her emotions so that she could be able to speak clearly and communicate effectively. So your person wants to be that way towards you so that they could be understood. Aries, the way, what you're wanting in the connection, you got your card, you got the Emperor. This is Aries energy. So this is interesting because the way you're feeling is the Two of Pentacles. So you're in a this is funny because you and your person are a similar energy where it's, you know, you guys are both in maybe not the strongest position, with you being in the Two of Pentacles and them being in the Page of Swords reverse, but both of you guys have enough self-awareness that you both want to be better. So you and your person, Aries, are power couple material where maybe you guys both work on yourselves a lot and you have the self-awareness that you want to improve, because your person wants to be the Queen of Swords and you want to be the Emperor. You want to step into your Aries energy more, to be more authoritative and decisive in your life, and not authoritative in a bad way, authoritative in a good way. Because if you are in a Two of Pentacles energy where you feel like you can't decide, or you feel overwhelmed, like you feel like you're balancing two things and you feel like one false step and you're going to fall off that cliff, you don't want to be that way anymore. You want to be the Emperor, where you know that you got this. You know you can handle this. So you and your person both have a desire to step up to the plate and be like strong, independent people, Aries. That's weird. I don't really see that in love readings that much, but that's what's coming up here. You want to be in command. You want to be in control. You want to have mastery. The Emperor is all about mastery over something that they're working on. You know, it has to do with, you know, earthly things and projects. So in this case, it's the relationship. You want to step into a decisive mode where you can make decisions and handle everything. So Aries, you and your person have a strong desire to be very empowered, independent people. But at this time, you guys are feeling kind of the opposite of that. You know, with you being in the Two of Pentacles, yes, you are juggling successfully. You are able to handle it, but it's not a very grounded position, this Two of Pentacles, versus look at this Emperor. You know, he's very grounded. You know, he can handle anything in his position. And like I said, the person you're dealing with, they're in that Page of Swords reverse, and they want to be the Queen of Swords in the upright. So it feels like you and your person are just individually just kind of feeling not very balanced at this time. You guys could be going through something. I think it's emotional because the energy between the two of you is the King of Cups. So I think you and your person are just going through an emotional ups and downs right now, and maybe not feeling that great. But you guys have a desire to be more empowered with the Queen of Swords and the Emperor. And that's telling me that that's probably what's around the corner for you guys once you get out of this more lower vibe energy. Aries, the final card I have is the outcome overall energy. It's the Two of Swords. So, Two of Swords. This is about, there is no more information that needs to be collected or that can be collected. A decision needs to be made. So you and your person might have talked a topic to death already, and there's nothing else to talk about. There's no more research to do. This has been going on for a long time. A decision needs to be made. Someone needs to be powerful and make a decision, which makes sense because you want to be the Emperor. You want to be in a decisive mode. So the Two of Swords is saying the time of talks, endless talks, is over. It's time to make a decision based on the information we currently have. It's about making a logical decision. The person in the Two of Swords has turned their back on the moon. They've turned their back on intuition. This is a time to follow your logic. What are the facts out in front of you, and make a logical decision regarding this connection. And that's what you guys are going to end up doing one way or another. You guys are going to make a logical decision about how to move forward. The Two of Swords is also about wanting to achieve internal balance. So like I said, you and your person are individually kind of feeling out of balance right now. So what this Two of Swords as the outcome is telling me is that with your person wanting to be in the Queen of Swords energy and you wanting to be in the Emperor energy, when you guys step into your more powerful, independent energies, you guys are able to achieve internal balance for yourself. But the figure in the Two of Swords also has a blindfold. So it's also about, yeah, it is about, you know, closing your eyes and, you know, thinking to figure something out instead of seeking out more outside information. It is about that. But it also could mean maybe not seeing something. So you and your person could be missing something. There's something that you might not be seeing right now. Okay, so the Two of Swords is kind of a funny card because it is about, you know, achieving internal balance, you know, being able to make a decision based on the information you already have, but it's also suggesting that someone is feeling not very confident. They might not see the full picture at the same time. So it's kind of a funny card. But I'm seeing it here in this reading as the two of you being able to achieve some kind of balance in the end from these energies, okay? So Aries, I pulled an additional card to top off the reading. This is from a deck that's only the majors and the 4 aces. You got the Star card, which is a really lovely card, and I don't even remember the last time someone got the Star card from this deck. The Star card is all about faith and hope. This Star card is saying that during an ordeal, during a rough time, something will come that gives you faith and hope so that you can move past the ordeals and be reinvigorated to move on. Okay, so in this Star card, there's a little firefly, and at the top of his head is this star, okay, and he's hovering above this beautiful water-filled lotus. So there is something, Aries, that will come to give you a little bit of a relief regarding this connection. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be different for each of you, but something is going to come and give you faith and hope again. Something's going to come and kind of give you a relief where you'll be reassured that, okay, I can get through this. Okay, but yeah, I just feel like with this Two of Swords that you guys are able to figure something out. Figure something out, come to an understanding, achieve some kind of balance. There is a little bit of uncertainty here with that Two of Swords. It's kind of means still trying to figure stuff out. So when the Star card energy comes along, when something does come along to give you faith and hope, it could be, you know, figuring out this connection and move forward, or it could be something else. It's unclear to me right now in this reading. It's going to be different for each of you, Aries. So just take it as it resonates, and that might be remain yet to be seen. But yeah, definitely with that King of Cups reversed, there are some difficult emotions between the two of you right now. But I definitely see you guys coming out of it and stepping more into your power as individuals with the Queen of Swords and the Emperor, and then especially getting this Star card where something will come along to help you guys out in some way, help you out in some way, Aries, so that you can feel better positioned to know what you need to do. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope this reading was helpful. If it resonated, please let me know in the comment section below. That's really helpful for me. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, Aries. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.